I stand before you as a man of simple means, but one of curious mind. Curious enough to master the symmetry of light and optical density, challenging the fools and common mathematicians of our time on their basic principles and complicated formulas. In doing so, I've developed a miracle, a chemical potion and process that made me invisible. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can't see me, can you? But I'm standing directly in front of you now, staring at the very fabric of your clothing. Don't be alarmed. I'm not going to hurt you. Although some say I am a criminal, an anarchist, a lunatic, or simply a freak. But a killer, I'm not. Executioner, maybe. This is not a joke. My principles for judicious slaying are sound from a society point of view. Use good judgment, I say, and make it count. Some of you agree. I can see you nodding your heads. The rest of you are shocked and alarmed by my comments. And to you, I say,
he's dead.
We gather here on this gloomy day.
He's dead.
My college buddy is now dead and gone away. Goodbye, we will miss you, our beloved friend. Goodbye, we will see you when time has ended.
He's dead.
I didn't give his death a second thought.
He's dead.
My foolish father never liked me anyway. Goodbye and goodbye. Tell me he's gone. Goodbye and
He's dead. He's gone. He's dead.
Don't be so callous or your soul will never end. Make peace with this man. Make peace with the time you have left.
He's dead.
yes, who's there?
It's me, Jack.
What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, I heard about your father. I wanted to stop by, see how you were doing.
Yes, well, thank you for coming, Mary, but you know that my father and I had a strange relationship. I don't feel a bit sorry for the old man. They required my attendance at his funeral, but it was really not my affair.
Oh, I know funerals are hard, but I have such fond memories of your father. I mean, he was always a gentleman when we would stop by, go out for dinner.
Yes. I too often remember our time at the university. I think of it fondly, and sometimes I can't help but wonder what happens to our relationship, our future.
Jack, we've discussed this many times. Your work was more important than our relationship. Always was, always will be. Please, don't press me on a decision we made years ago. I'm married now, and I must focus on my new life in Sonora.
Yes, well, how is Robert?
He's well, settling into his doctor routine.
And you, Mary? Are you satisfied to be cooped up in some small town surrounded by boring, uneducated people?
Yes, I am. A small town life suits me just fine. I have lots of highly educated friends and look forward to starting a family someday in our small town.
You are a scientist with a brilliant mind, not a housewife. Put it to good use.
We can't all save the world, Jack. By the way, you look dreadful. Do you ever sleep?
I'm onto something. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, and I must keep at it.
Not at the expense of your health. What is it that has you so captivated and devoted to a life of loneliness?
Invisibility, Mary.
The ability to disappear yet still see and hear what's going on.
Please, this sounds like a Star Trek episode.
Think of the advantages. One can move about society unnoticed.
But how?
Optical density. Here, let me show you. Feel it. You can't see it, but it's still there.
Oh,
The next will be a living test subject. Maybe a cat?
do not experiment on a cat.
Right.
This place is dreadful. Why do you stay?
To move apartments would mean delays. Delays to my experiment. Besides, I barely have enough money to pay next month's rent, and I must finish before my wretched landlord throws me out.
What happened to the money from your father?
Gone, Mary. It's gone. All I have left are my apparatuses and bottles.
I've got it. Why not go to the scientific community and publish your papers?
I will not share my work with those fools from the university. They'll mock me and steal my research. I don't trust them.
Impossible.
Look at how you live like a hermit in a shell, imprisoned by your work in this roach motel. Your solitary life is a lonely avenue, makes me want to cry every time I see you. Wouldn't it be nice to settle with a girl? Wouldn't it be beautiful? Someone to address when your chemistry's a mess. Help you through the day. Wouldn't it be beautiful? Instead, you are content to conduct experiments isolated in your apartment home. Every night's the same, with a test tube and a flame, cooking your solution on the Bunsen burner. Wouldn't it be grand to hold another hand? Wouldn't it be beautiful? Someone to oblige when you feel a bit deprived, to soothe your aches and pains. Wouldn't it be beautiful? Wouldn't it be beautiful?
If it was you, I'd take a break from all this madness. I'd sneak away to be with you. I'd make the time, I'd find the time to be with you.
I must go. Take care of yourself. And leave the cat alone, Dr. McCoy. Use a mouse.
Hello? I have a delivery. Please come at once. Yes, I'm coming. can I...
Did I hear a cat? My cat!
No, you must be mistaken. Ma'am, is there something I can do for you? I'm very busy.
My cat has gone missing. I'm sure he's nearby. May I take a look around?
No, I'm in the middle of an experiment and I must keep at it.
Oh, come on.
Ma'am, I must insist. Good day.
I hear you've been torturing your cat. Let me in.
Yes.
I know what I heard, and it was my cat being tortured.
Where's the cat? What are you doing in here? We can hear that machine rumbling throughout the entire house.
Nothing. Can you please get out?
Don't tell me to get out. I have a perfect right to inspect these premises. The right of entry. Are you doing drugs?
No. You've conducted your search and I pay my rent. Now please leave me alone.
Oh, not for the last 2 months you haven't. Here. Eviction notice. I want you out.
Get out! Get out! 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 What do you want?
UPS, you requested a pickup.
Yes, of course. The address is on the box. They'll know what to do with it. Nowhere to go, no one to talk to. My money is gone. I'm cornered. Now it's time. This evil drug makes me want to vomit. My body aches and screams relief. This horrible suffering, make it go away. Make it go away. Make it go away. My skin is on fire and my blood boils in my veins. My lower back muscle spasm spreads to the base of my brain. The pounding in my heart explodes in my chest with excruciating, jolting pain. The ringing in my ears is all that I hear as my inevitable death draws near.
see them disappear in the light of day. My skin becomes glossy as the bones and the arteries fade. The little white nerves are gone, but the nails of my fingers remain. The retina in my eye is all that is left, growing fainter with the mist of day. My eyelids are transparent, vision intact. Now the retina starts to fade away. Vanish, vanish, invisible to the naked eye, invisible to the world. Vanish, vanish, no visible sign that I am alive, dead to the rest of the world. Invisible to you and me, invisible to you and me.
He's here. He's here. I smell him. I feel him. His presence is in this room.
I heard him. I saw him slamming the apartment door.
Check behind the counter. Open up the closet door. Peer outside the window. Make sure that he hasn't escaped. Check the chimney.
We will find him.
Check the bathroom.
When we find him, you will throw him.
I will throw him out the door. He's here. He's here.
I told you.
You told me.
He's a vivisectionist. You see it.
I saw it.
The law is very strict.
Tear down his equipment. Telephone the local police. Explain his ill behavior. Tell of his atrocities. Check the chimney.
We will find him.
Check the bathroom.
When we find him, you will throw him.
I will throw him out the door. He's here. He's here. In the end, we'll find him. Toss the scumbag in the streets. Send the criminal packing. Lock him up with all the other freaks.
You just pull my hair?
No. Why did you push me? Quick, girl! Why are you barking? Calm down.
Hey, look at that!
What?
Footmarks, like mud prints.
It's just like the ghost of a foot. And there's blood.
Look, running feet.
Oh, where did he go? No footprints.
Fire! Over there! Call the fire department!
Damn those boys! Found it. I could have sworn. There's someone in here. Fire.
A fire in the name of human charity. A room and a fire. I feel barely alive after that driving snow and biting cold. Good day to you, madam. Have you a spare room in your fine British pub? A couple of Benjamins for you if you do.
This way.
Are you still serving lunch?
We are.
Did you see that?
It ain't human.
He must be burned. He's covered in bandages.
Sunglasses on a gloomy day.
Now, can I take your hat and coat, sir, and give them a good dry?
Not right now. I prefer to keep them, thank you.
As you like. Your lunch is served, sir.
Thank you.
Your mustard. I suppose I have them to dry now.
That will be all. Thank you.
The poor soul must have had an accident or operation or something. What them bandages did give me. And the goggles, why, he looked more like a diving helmet than a human man. Holding that scarf over his mouth all the time, talking through it. But perhaps his mouth was hurt too. Maybe.
He's not an ordinary man, you see. He's not a fellow or gent like you and me. Ghastly bandaged face, penthouse for a hat. No ordinary man would conceal his mug like that. He's not an ordinary man at all. This rigid figure of flesh may carry a disease. Monstrous Google eyes, turnip for a head. No human being would dress so absurd in a community like this.
Boogeyman he may be, but he's got dollars in his pocket that mean quite a lot. It's the desperate time of year where the weather sets near and the guests disappear. It can make you sin, so pay respect to the body with the big puny nose. He paid a heap of money, so you better let go of your suspicions and fears, cause the phantom stays here in a room in this inn if you want to stay afloat.
He's not an ordinary man, you see. The clothes he wears conceals his identity. Convict on the run, a criminal, I bet. Or a lunatic harboring a sinister state of mind.
I have some things down at Jamestown Station that I would like to have delivered.
Oh, it's a steep road, sir. Delivery in these stormy conditions is unthinkable. A gentleman was killed just last year beside his car. Accidents, sir, happen in a moment, don't they?
They do. Have you any matches? My pipe is out.
Here.
Thank you. Tomorrow morning, that's really the earliest.
Yes, the storm will have passed.
You know, I should tell you what I was really too hungry and fatigued to before. And that is that I am an experimental investigator.
Indeed, sir.
And my luggage contains my equipment.
Very useful things indeed they are, sir.
And I am naturally anxious to get along with my interview.
Oh, of course, sir.
My reason for coming to Jamestown was a desire for seclusion. I have a certain injury that requires that I lock myself up in the dark for hours at a time. And during such times, It so happens that the slightest disturbance, the entrance of an unexpected visitor into my room, is cause of extraordinary annoyance to me. Do you understand?
Certainly, sir. And if I might be so bold as to ask...
That, I think, is all. Come along with those boxes. I've waited long enough.
Lie down, you brute!
He was bit by Favisham's dog. Right through his leg. I've seen it. It was just black.
Come along with those things. The sooner they come in, the sooner I'll be pleased.
Sir, I'm awfully sorry about them.
Don't think anything of it. Didn't even tear the skin. Now come along with those things. My trunks indeed.
What a wonderful, glorious sight I see. That box of books, make it snappy and keep them on the nub. Move that crate away from the door. Bring it over here and put it on the floor. Clear some space so I can set my equipment over there. Is that all my luggage, Mrs. Hall? Promise me you got it all. I've been waiting patiently for my work to begin. Don't touch that book! Keep your eyes away, you common thief. I will not share scientific notes that come from me. Bottles, bottles, what's the bootage? Collection of bottles, bottles, gravity, why not be sensitive? Bottles, bottles, moving clear of Christian everywhere. Poison on that blue bottled flute. Handle it with care or it'll be the end of you. Put it on the dresser with a crossbone and a skull. White powder chemicals in a jug jar. Line them up on the windowsill. Round the floor, on the bookshelf too. Let my experiments begin. Now go away. Time for you to leave and let me be. Close the door so I can begin my research, please. Bottles, bottles, what's in the fluted special collection of bottles, bottles, rounded to white, not movie sensitive bottles, bottles, moving clear these 2-liter beakers, tall, narrow, racing cylinders, bottles.
Am I mad? Do I look like an insane person?
What happened?
Chap at the inn. Give me something to drink.
Yes, who is it?
It's Dr. Koss, general practitioner. Good morning, sir. I was wondering if you would be interested in donating to the local nurses fund.
Ah, so you're a solicitor,
Yes. And I see you are a scientist.
researcher.
Must be an important study given all those bottles and chemicals you have.
Yes, I've been given an important prescription.
Medical?
What are you fishing after?
Nothing. Just curious.
Chlorphenol, dihydroxy, calcium hydrate, it's all there.
How the devil can you move an empty sleeve like that?
Empty sleeve.
Yes, empty.
You said it was an empty sleeve.
Certainly. There's nothing there! It's not funny. There wasn't anything there. I was startled, I tell you. When I hit his cuff, it felt exactly like hitting his arm, except there wasn't an arm. There wasn't the ghost of an arm.
It's a remarkable story. Truly remarkable.
It's late. Must get going. Thank you for the drink, and good night.
Surrender! Surrender, I say! I could have sworn. Who turned on the lamp? The drawer. The money's gone.
Shoo!
Mary, what about our relationship? Our future?
Robert, did you say something?
No! Just watching TV. Must have been Johnny you heard.
Robert, something creepy is going on. Is there a door or a window open? I swear that door was closed.
What's the fuss?
No, I didn't put it there.
Come, Mary.
Did you sneeze? Someone's in our house.
Let's just check all the window fastenings. It's very windy tonight. To the front door shut clean off, and I distinctly remember locking it last night. Yeah.
He's not in his room and the front door's unbolted.
And all those clothes flying all over the hallway. And what's an American without his clothes, eh?
Did you sneeze?
No.
Cold! He's been up this hour or more.
You look white as a ghost. What's wrong?
The bedclothes gathered themselves, leaping high into a peak. His hat hopped off the bedpost and came flying right at me. A sponge from the wash stand
me. That's when I screamed loudly, and you turned abruptly. The chair gently pushed me clean out of the room. These spirits, these spirits, these spirits, they frighten me so. Tables and chairs leaving high in the air, dancing around like Fred Astaire. These spirits, these spirits, these spirits, they haunt me so. Floating around, watching the bodies in town, scaring the devil out of me. Jenny! Oh, Jenny! Just a drop more. My nerves is all shot. I might have known with them goggle eyes and bandaged head.
And never goes to church on Sundays.
And all those bottles. More than it's right for anyone now. Twas in that very chair my poor dear mother used to sit when I was a little girl. To think it should rise up against me now. These spirits, these spirits, these spirits, they frighten me so. Tables and chairs leaning high in the air, dancing around like Fred Astaire. These spirits, these spirits, these spirits, they haunt me so. Floating around, watching the bodies in town, scaring the devil out of me.
What are you staring at?
Well, if that don't lick all.
Why hasn't my breakfast been served? Or my phone calls answered? I thought that this was a full-service inn.
Why hasn't my bill been paid? That's what I want to know.
I told you 3 days ago I was awaiting a remittance.
You told me 2 days ago that you were waiting on remittance, and I told you I wasn't going to await no remittances. You can't grumble if your breakfast waits a bit. If my bill's been waiting these 5 days, now can you?
Damn you, I say.
And I thank you kindly, sir, if you kept your swearing to yourself, sir.
Now look here, my good woman.
Don't good woman me.
I told you my remittance hasn't come.
Remittance indeed.
Still, I dare say, here in my pocket.
You told me 2 days ago you hadn't anything but a few dollars.
Well, I found some more.
I wonder where you found it.
What are you implying?
That I wonder where you found it. And before I take any bills or get any breakfast or do any such things whatsoever, you've got to tell me 1 or 2 things I don't understand, and what nobody don't understand, and what everybody is very anxious to understand. I want to know what you've been doing to the chair upstairs. And I want to know how it is you got out of your room and how you got in again. Guests in this house comes in by the doors. That's the rule of this house, and that you didn't do. And what I want to know is how you did come in. And I want to know...
Stop! You don't understand. Now stop guessing what I am. Stop judging me for what I am and what I'm not. I'll show you, by heavens. I'll show you. Look beneath the band. Tell me what you see. Peer into the darkness. No eyes, no skull, no brain. You want to know and truly understand. Can you comprehend the invisible man? Gaze upon my torso. No flesh, no bones, no veins. My hand, it is transparent. No skeleton or nails remain.
Do you now believe what your eyes cannot see? Can you comprehend the invisible man?
Oh my, no head. Oh my, no hands. Oh my, no leg. Oh my. We cannot believe what our eyes cannot see, nor comprehend this invisible man.
Now that I have revealed myself to you and you and you, damn your souls unto eternity, and the rest of humanity, just leave me alone.
What's all the commotion? Is this the guy?
Yes.
There's a warrant for your arrest, Sheriff. Do your duty.
What the devil is this?
You are one damned odd customer, mister. But had or no had, the warrant asked for a body, and duty is duty.
Keep off, Rabbit! I'll surrender!
Damn it, I can't use these on him because I can't see him.
That's no man at all. That's just empty clothes. Look, you can see right down his collar and down the lining of his clothes. I can put my arm.
I would thank you to keep your fingers out of my eyes. The fact is, I'm all here. I'm invisible. That's no reason that I should be poked and prodded by every idiot in Jamestown.
Invisible. Whoever heard of the likes of that?
It's a bit odd, I suppose, but it's not a crime. Why am I being harassed by a sheriff?
That's a different matter. No doubt you're a bit difficult to see in this light, but I've got a warrant and it's all correct. What I'm after ain't no invisibility. It's burglary. And circumstances certainly point towards you, sir.
That's absurd.
I sure hope so, sir, but I have my instructions.
All right, I'll come along. But no handcuffs.
It's the normal thing.
No handcuffs.
Rabbit! Stop him!
Ugliest pair in the whole blessed universe. How about a dress for you, my dear? We have many hanging over here. Racks are full of colors and sizes at a price that will make you in.
Maybe.
Don't be alarmed.
Alarmed indeed. This isn't a game.
Don't be afraid, it's not an imaginary game. Mary, it's me. I need food and drink. I am invisible and looking for a friend.
Where are you?
In front of you.
I'm not blind, mister. How do you know my name?
It's Jack, Mary. You're looking through me.
I'll be damned, it's for real. I see a pantsuit clean through you. Not a bit of you is visible except you haven't digested your bread.
You're quite right. And it's not quite assimilated into my system.
Oh, sort of ghastly. What have you done?
Do you remember the invisible wool? I took the serum myself.
God, that's awful. Why?
I can't explain that now, but Mary, I need your help. I have to get my clothes, find shelter, and gather up my belongings.
Jack, this is really unsettling. Maybe we should go to the sheriff?
No, I can't. They're looking for me. They think I stole money, which is false. I beg you, Mary, please help me. I can help you. An invisible man is a man of power.
Of course, Jack. What is it you want me to do?
Diary. Now at any rate we shall learn something. No name on the flyleaf. Down. Cipher. Figures. Confounded, it's all cipher, Bunting.
There's no diagrams, no illustrations throwing light.
Look for yourself. Some of it's mathematical, some of it's Spanish. The Spanish I thought that you.
Yes, but the Spanish may furnish a clue.
Let me find you a place.
I'd rather glance through the volumes first. A general first impression, cuss, and then, we'll look for clues. May I help you?
I must have the wrong room.
Please shut the door.
All right.
Nerves are shot. Nearly jumped out of my skin when I saw her.
Now these books. One thing is indisputable. There certainly have been very strange things happening in Jamestown. Very strange.
Incredible, yes, but the fact remains that I certainly saw, right down his sleeve.
But are you sure? Suppose a mirror, for instance. Hallucinations are so easily produced. I don't know if you've ever seen a really good magician.
I won't argue again. We've thrashed that out, Bunting. No, let's look through these books. Here's some Spanish.
Don't move, little man, or I'll strike you both. When did you learn to pry into an investigator's private nose? Invade the private sitting room of a man less fortunate. Where are my clothes? Where is my hat? I'm sure I could kill you with my own bare hands. Do you understand? If I let you go, will you promise not to try any nonsense and do what I say?
Yes.
The days are warm enough, bare naked, but the evenings far too cold. Where are my clothes? Where is my hat? Mary, grab those 3 books and some clothes from the dresser.
Help, we have him! The invisible man, we have him!
Feel around for his body! You wounded him! There's blood!
Hello, dear.
I have a friend with me.
Why, yes, where is she?
He is standing right in front of you.
Is this some sort of a game or a joke?
Kemp, I'm standing right in front of you. I'm invisible.
Yeah?
Keep your nerve.
Invisible?
That's right.
Well, I thought this was a lie. That this is nonsense. Mary, this is some sort of trick.
Relax, Kemp. For God's sake, relax. Listen to reason, will you? Don't make me angry. I'm invisible. It's no foolishness and no magic. I really am invisible, and I need your help. I don't want to hurt you, but if you behave like a madman, I'll do what I must. Don't you remember me, Kemp? Jack Griffin from UCSF?
Griffin?
Yes, a younger student, nearly 6 feet high, with broad shoulders and dark hair, who won the medal for chemistry.
It's true, Robert. It's Jack.
I'm confused. What does this have to do with Griffin?
I am Griffin.
This is nonsense. What sort of devilry must happen to make a man invisible?
It's no devilry, it's a process, sane and intelligible enough.
It's horrible. How on earth?
Oh, it's horrible enough, but I'm wounded and in pain and tired. Good God, Kemp, take it easy. Get me some food and drink and let me sit down for a moment.
Mary, could you get us some food, please? That beats ghosts.
That's better. Thank heavens you're getting sensible.
Oh, silly.
Give me some whiskey, will you? I'm near dead.
Where are you? If I move, shall I run into you? This must be hypnotism.
Nonsense.
This is crazy. Listen, I demonstrated conclusively this morning that invisibility...
Never mind what you demonstrated. I'm starving, and the night is chilly to a man without clothes.
Mary, some food ready.
Here you go.
Have you any clothes?
Yes, of course. Come this way. Here, put this on so that we might see you better.
It's strange and wonderful that I should blunder into your house. My first stroke of luck. I was hoping that I could stay the night. It's a filthy nuisance, my blood showing. It's visible as it coagulates.
Yes, but how is it done? Confound it! The whole business is unreasonable from beginning to end!
It's perfectly reasonable, quite reasonable. Ask Mary.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
What of the shooting? How did the shooting begin?
Good God, can't you let me eat something before I answer all that? I'm in pain and starving, and you want me to tell stories.
You didn't do any shooting.
No, not me. Some fool fired at random. He got scared. The lot of them got scared. At me. To hell with them. Kevin, you must help me. I'm in a devilish scrape, and I'm going mad here. The things I have been through, let me tell you.
How did it happen? How did you end up like this?
For God's sake, Kemp, leave me in peace for one evening. I've had no sleep for near 3 days, save for a couple of naps. I must sleep soon.
Fine, very well. You can take the couch in the other room.
Thank you. I'm sorry that I can't tell you all that I've been through tonight. It's grotesque and horrible, no doubt, but Kemp, I know that I have made a discovery. I meant to keep it to myself, but I must have partners like you and Mary. But I must sleep now or perish.
Then I suppose we should let you sleep. You know, it's incredible, these things happening like this, overturning all my preconceptions. You'd think I'd go insane, but it's all real. Is there anything else that we can do for you?
Only bid me good night.
Good night.
And hear me. Any attempt to hamper me or capture
I
me
give you my word. Am I just a part of some kind of dream? Caught up in this nightmare of devilry. Has the world gone mad around me, slapped me in the face, barred me out of my room by an absurdity? I dare not scream, nor do I have courage to remove him. In my haste, a convict lays quietly in my own room. It is fact, undeniable, unbelievably true. Preposterous, unfathomable, that he even exists. Is there such an animal so clear you cannot see? In the sea, yes, in the sea are microscopic beings, all the jellyfish and larvae floating beneath our waves, colorless, translucent creatures swimming every night and day. But in air, no, it can't be. But why not? For man was made of glass, he would be visible. Di, it's Robert. Come first thing in the morning. I have an unexpected guest. He's here. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Then why smash the plate?
Fit of temper, I forgot my arm was sore.
You do this often?
I do.
The news is out, all right? Everything that you did at Jamestown and down the hill, the world is aware of its invisible citizen. But don't worry, they don't know that you're here. The secret's out. I gather it was a secret. Look, I am anxious to help you, Griffin. And breakfast is downstairs, but before we do anything else, I really must know more about this invisibility of yours.
It's simple enough and credible.
No doubt to you.
Well, yes, of course, to me. At first it seemed wonderful, but now, good God. But we are certain to do great things together, Ken. And came onto the stuff first at Cal.
Cal?
Yes. I went there after I left UCSF. Did I tell you that I dropped medicine and picked up physics?
No.
Well, I did. Light. Fascinating.
Ah.
Optical density, a network of riddles glimmering elusively. The general principle, reflective medium retarding transmitted light. Fools, common men, don't know where to begin. Even mathematicians are lost. But an idea led to a method lowering reflective color on solid to air.
But I still don't see quite to it. I don't understand at all. You can spoil a stone, but personal invisibility is a far cry.
Precisely. Visibility depends on the actions of the visible bodies of light. If it neither reflects nor refracts, nor absorbs some light, it cannot of itself be seen.
Get to the point.
Opaque red box absorbs some light, then reflects the rest, so you see red. A diamond box flashes brilliantly, a skeleton of light is what you see.
A glass box you see through it. Smashed it becomes white powder. In water it will dissolve and then vanish right before your bloody eyes. Bloody eyes!
Yes, Kemp, but man is not made of powdered glass. Think of transparent things. Paper, for instance, is made up of transparent fiber. Put oil on it and it's gone. Just like cotton, linen, wool, and woody things. Bones, flesh, and hair, and the nervous system. In fact, all of man except his blood is colorless. Tissue clear as water. So little to make us visible.
Of course. Great God, I was just thinking last night about all the jellyfish and the sea larvae.
Now you have it. I can make an animal disappear. Even blood, I found it. How to make it colorless and clear. But I found to complete my work was impossible. I needed money, Kevin. So I robbed him, my father. The money was not his. Then he shot himself.
Oh my. How did you get to Jamestown again?
Well, I went there with this half-baked idea, a way of getting back, of restoring what I had done. But I had not yet fully understood the full disadvantage of my condition. I could not wear clothing, for to clothe myself was to forgo all advantage. I was fasting for days, but to eat, to fill myself with unassimilated matter, was to become grotesquely visible again.
You know, I hadn't thought of that.
Nor had I. And the snow proved other dangers. I could not go abroad in snow. It would settle on me and expose me. The rain, too, and dirt. Disgusting. It would gather about my ankles and appear as little floating smuts of dirt. I knew not how long I had before I were to become exposed by these causes also. But I knew that it could not be for long. I'm not yet ready to make that change yet, though. Not until I've done all I mean to do invisibly, of course. And that, Kemp, is chiefly what I am here to discuss with you about today.
And you went straight to Jamestown?
Yes. I had simply to collect my belongings and order a supply of chemicals. I'll show you the calculations in my books.
Right.
And then I got started. You know, I remember the snowstorm like it was yesterday. And how difficult it was to keep the snow from dampening my nose.
You know, at the end of the day before yesterday, when they found you out, I mean, to judge by the...
Rather. Did I kill that fool of a sheriff?
No, he's expected to make a full recovery.
That's his luck, then. I clean lost my temper. Why can't they leave me alone? By heaven, Kevin. My rage is boiling. By heaven, Kevin. To plan and plot such things, but some fumbling idiots crossing my path, making my life a difficult task. I tell you, Kevin, I shall go completely mad. By heaven, Kevin.
No doubt this is exasperating, but what are we to do? What are you planning? Had you a plan?
By heaven, Kevin, to flee from this rigid land. By heaven, Kevin, to escape while I had the chance. Book a one-way ticket to Mexico City, where the weather is nice and the scenery pretty. There a man might be invisible and free. By heaven, Kemp, by heaven, Kemp, by heaven, Kemp, this changes all of my plans. For you are a man that can understand my plight, despite of what I've been through, of all this bad publicity. You told no one that I am here?
No.
No one?
Not a soul.
I'm afraid, Em, that I have made a grave error. In attempting to carry this thing through alone, I've wasted precious time, resources, and manpower. Look, Em, it's amazing how little a man can do alone. To rob a little, to hurt a bit, and there is the end. I need a friend, a confidant, a goalkeeper, a helper, an arrangement. I need some shelter, a place to hide, a peaceful place to eat and to rest. You know, I've given some thought to what this invisibility means and what it does not mean.
Do tell.
It's a little help in eavesdropping, for one makes sounds. Housebreaking, maybe. But if you were to capture me, it would be easy to imprison me. But then again, I am difficult to catch. So, this invisibility, I've determined, is only beneficial in 2 scenarios. To get away, to make an approach. It's particularly useful in killing. I can walk around a man, strike him as I like, dodge him as I might, then escape. Is that movement coming from downstairs? And it's killing we must do, Ken.
It's killing we must do? Griffin, why is it killing?
Not wanton killing, but judicious slaying. They know there's an invisible man, and now that invisible man must establish a reign of terror. You heard me correctly, a reign of terror. He must take some small town like your Sonora and terrify and dominate it. He must issue his orders, and all those that would disobey his orders he must kill, and kill those that would help them.
Huh, well, it seems to me, Griffin, that this little helper of yours would be in a very difficult position.
No one would know that he was involved, but there are noises coming from downstairs.
It's nothing. Listen, Griffin, why even play this game? How can you hope to achieve happiness? Don't be a lone wolf. Publish your results. Take the world, hell, take the nation at least into your confidence. Imagine what you could do with 1 million helpers.
There are footsteps coming from downstairs.
It's nonsense.
Let me see! You traitor!
Stop!
My God, the game is up. He's gone. I've heard enough. He's mad, he's insane, purely selfish in every way. My God, the game is up. He's a brutal, self-serving little ghost of a man, thinks of nothing but his own advantage. He has wounded men and will kill our friends unless we step in and stop him. My God, the game is up. He's gone. I've had enough. He's mad. He's insane. Purely selfish in every way. My God, the game is up.
No, that isn't so. He's nowhere nearby. I beg you to stop and leave him alone. There's poison in his brain. Listen to my plea. Hear me when I say he may be
in jail.
Yeah, they won't see him, but they'll smell him. Get those dogs.
Dogs? Good God, he's not an animal.
And the roads, powdered glass. Look, I know that sounds cruel, but we really must think about what he might do. We must begin at once, round up all the men to secure the countryside. Block all the roads, halt all the trains, heaven send us cold nights and rain. My God, the game is up. He's gone. I've had enough. He's mad, he's insane, purely selfish in every way. My God, the game is up.
Robert, you've gone too far.
Mary, he has become inhuman. I am certain he is going to establish his reign of terror as soon as possible. No, he has forsaken all mankind. His blood is on his own hands.
Robert, he's my friend. My ear whisper soft, touch my hand, kiss me fondly.
Goodbye, my dear.
In the light, I see you fall, reaching out, I hear you call me.
Goodbye, my dear.
Please tell me where you are. I'm frightened, for you call my name out. They mean to do you harm. I hear the bloodhounds howling for your capture, chains ever after. I will never let you go. Hold my hand, we'll stand so close. Cherish me,
I'll comfort you, my dear.
trust in me, your soul. Please tell me where you are. I'm frightened, for you call my name out. They mean to do you harm. I hear the church bells ringing in the distance, cursing your existence. I will never let you go. Hold my hand, we'll stand so close. Cherish me,
I'll comfort you, my dear.
trust in me, your soul.
On the edge of a gravel pit, not 200 yards from Mr. Burnett's gate, lies a man named Wickstead, bludgeoned to death by an iron rod.
The trampled ground, the numerous wounds, his splintered walking stick, a struggle ensued. He was a good man,
Never deserved this.
Murder, Mr. Wickstead. Murder, murder, murder in the first degree. Murder, 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 murder.
Walking home from his midday meal, was a humble man, a good Samaritan. Beaten by a demon, broke his arm, then smashed his head in two.
The nettle bush near the gravel pit, the victim's body bloody, contorted, and lifeless. He was a good man,
Never deserved this.
Murder of Mr. Wickstead. Murder, murder, murder in the first degree. Murder, 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 murder. Done in by an intensely egotistical, callous man. His first victims, bloody pitiful. His first victim lying at his feet. Slaughtered with an iron rod in an open field. Never had a fighting chance. They clubbed him to his death. Murder of Mr. Wickstead. Murder, murder, murder in the first degree. Murder, 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 murder.
You have a letter.
Who's it from?
No return address.
You have been amazingly energetic and clever, though what you stand to gain from it I cannot imagine. You are against me. For a whole day you have chased me. You have tried to rob me of a night's rest, but I have had food in spite of you. I have slept in spite of you. And the game has only begun. There is nothing for it but to start the tale. This announces the first day. Sonora is no longer under the sheriff, it is under me. This is day one of year one, the new epoch. The epoch of the invisible man. Today, there will be one execution for the sake of example. A man named Kev. He may lock himself away, hide himself away, get guards about him, put on armor if he likes. But death is coming. Help him not, my people, lest death fall upon you also. Today, death is to die.
Go around. Check all the windows and doors. For God's sakes, close the shutters. Yes, it's me. Come first thing, as soon as you can. He means to make me his first victim.
This just doesn't sound like Jack. It's the drug. It's affecting his brain.
Mary, we have to stop him.
Hi, what do you have for me?
Look here. It's just at the bottom there.
I can see your concern.
So there's no time to waste. That must be, yes, it's one of the bedrooms. He's breaking all the glass. The fool, with the shutters closed, the glass will fall outside and cut his feet.
I have it. Let's call the station and get dogs put on. That ought to settle. They're not far, not even 10 minutes.
Right.
The line's dead. You cut the wires. I'll have to hoof it. You've got a revolver?
Somewhere.
Now for the door.
Stop right there.
Well?
Oblige me by going back to the house.
Sorry.
Where are you going?
Where I go is my own business.
I'd kill you now if it wasn't the waste of a bullet.
Well,
Get up. Don't try any games. You must go back to the house.
you won't let me in.
That's a pity. I've got no quarrel with you.
What am I to do?
The only thing is for you to go back.
I will try. If you let me in, promise you won't rush the door.
I've got no quarrel with you.
Promise me you won't rush the door. Don't push a winning game too far. Give a man a chance.
Go back to the house. I promise you nothing.
Jack? Jack, you must stop this madness. You're threatening my home, my husband. This drug is driving you insane. Stop!
This matter is not of your concern. Robert must atone for his behavior.
Please, Jack, I beg you.
I love you, Mary, and Robert has taken you from me and betrayed me.
We must find this invisible man and pin him to the ground. Exorcise this demon, drive him out of our quiet little town. Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. No more reign of terror gripping our community. His senseless killing spree threatens our security. His blood will flow tonight. We must find this insidious man and lock him in a cell. We must dress this villain and expose his secret to the world. Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. No more murdering innocent human beings. No more killing spree threatening our community. His blood will flow tonight. Grab his throat, hold his wrist, bound his feet, clench your fist. He's a slippery, evil lunatic. We must find him, we must stop him, we must find him, we must stop him.
Spread out!
We must
Spread
find
out,
him.
make a line!
We must stop him, we must find him, We must stop him. We must find this invisible man and pin him to the ground. Exorcise this demon, drive him out of our quiet little town. Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. No more reign of terror gripping our community. Senseless killing spree threatens our security. His blood will flow tonight.
Grab his throat!
Hold his wrist!
Grab his feet!
Clench your fist!
He's a slippery, 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 evil lunatic.
He's close by!
I got him! Grab! Help! Hold! No! Lucy!
Stop, please!
Stand back, you fools! Can't you see he's hurt?
Don't you let up! He's pretending!
He's not pretending! I'll hold him! Dear God, he's not breathing. I can't feel his heartbeat.
Look! His face is showing.
Cover his face! For God's sake, someone cover that face!